Good morning, guys. Supply chain constraints, labor market shortages, raw material problems. Now we've got this curveball from Snap hurting some of the tech names. This is about the lumpiest, toughest earnings season I've seen in a very, very long time. Bottom line, though, is the market's continuing to hold up very well overall. If you take a look at some of the sectors today, yes, you got energy and materials and banks doing well. Tech and communication services weak, but not surprising given what we heard from Intel and, of course, from Snap. So take a look at some of those tech names here. Snap, of course, getting killed here, along with some of the other names that might be affected by that Snap announcement, like Facebook and Twitter. Intel's down, but interesting, it's not affecting most of the other semiconductors. They're mostly trading to the upside right now. In terms of what's going on this week, I have to say, despite these concerns with the labor market shortages, the market's held up well. There is no major sectors that are in really notable downturns. Communication services are a little weak, but overall, the sectors hold up really well this week. Healthcare, consumer discretionary, technology still remain up on the week. Industrials also doing well. We've just got a ton of comments, though, on supply chain, on labor shortages. I thought one company that had amazing things to say on the supply chains was Mattel. You heard there, Carl mentioned that the CEO saying they'd successfully navigated ongoing global supply chain disruptions. But look at these comments here. I mean, they're pulling forward production. They contracted more ocean freight capacity. They secured additional ports to get more products in for Christmas. I mean, this is what you need to do to make sure the toys are in the store, and they're being rewarded today. Mattel's up, not a new high for Mattel, but not far from a new high. Nice performance there, and I think the exact appropriate comments given the concerns about supply chains. Labor shortages, just a lot of comments on that. I thought the Whirlpool CEO had the best comment of the day. We have more than 20,000 employees in the U.S. I'm starting to get worried about the labor shortage, starting to become structural. So, yes, demographics are a little bit of a worry down the road. That key word there is structural, meaning long-term and a real problem. You want to keep an eye on that. I think that's the most important comments for the day on the labor market situation. The problem with earnings is they're not going up. It's Q4 we care about, not Q3. So the numbers have basically stopped going up in the last few weeks. We're going to have a nice quarter. It's going to be up 22% for the fourth quarter, but that's about where it was a few weeks ago. And you have markets at new highs. You've got to push the earnings estimates up. Markets at new highs, no move in earnings. That's a little bit of a divergence that people talk about. This has been the big topic all throughout the week. Finally, just want to note, another Bitcoin futures ETF starting trading. Yes, boy, oh boy, are they screaming about these. ProShares has $1 billion in asset. That one that started just 3 days ago. That's quite amazing here. Valkyrie Bitcoin strategy just started a couple of moments ago. It's trading today, and we'll have VanEck trading either Monday or Tuesday. It's not clear right now. I'll get a clarification on that. But Bitcoin's Valkyrie's just started today. Morgan trading at $25. It opened on the upside, I believe. I can't see the quote, but we can get its BTF is the symbol there. And you can see that. Nice little open there. Boy, what a move this week. Remember, Carl, everybody 2 weeks ago saying, we don't want a Bitcoin futures ETF. We don't need it. We want a pure Bitcoin play ETF. It's not going to work. It's not going to track. Guess what? Everybody is saying, this is successful. And this proves that the public has faith in futures contracts. And that's the way people want to own Bitcoin. This is a complete around 180% round trip from what people were saying 2 weeks ago. Carl, back to you.